What was your "you're out of my house" moment? My cousin Maya always been extra about everything. Like when we were kids, she'd fake being sick to skip school, but make it this whole production with fake throwing up sounds and everything. So when she called me last year saying she had cancer, I honestly didn't know what to think. She was 24, just got laid off from her job at the mall, and was living with her mom again. The whole family was freaking out when she told us. She shaved off all her hair, started wearing these colorful headscarves, and posted these really emotional Facebook updates about her journey. I had just bought this little house outside town, nothing fancy, but it was mine. When Maya asked if she could stay with me while she did chemo, I said yeah, of course. Family's family, right? Plus my girlfriend Emma thought it was sweet that I wanted to help. Maya moved in with like 3 suitcases and immediately took over the guest room. She'd sleep until noon, then spend the day on the couch wrapped in blankets, posting on Instagram about being a warrior. She looked the part too. No hair, always tired, complaining about being nauseous. The GoFundMe thing started maybe 2 weeks after she moved in. Her mom shared it first, then it spread around our whole town. People were donating like crazy. The gas station guy gave $50. My neighbor, who I barely talked to, donated. Even my high school English teacher shared it. Maya was getting all these messages from people saying they were praying for her. I felt bad for doubting her, but some stuff just seemed off. Like she'd come home at 2 a.m. from support group meetings that supposedly ended at 8 p.m. When I asked about it, she'd get all defensive and say I didn't understand how hard this was for her. One morning I was getting ready for work and saw her through the kitchen window carrying these huge grocery bags from her car. Not struggling at all, just normal Maya strength. When she came inside, she immediately sat down and started breathing heavy like she was exhausted. Then there was the medication thing. I never saw any pills, any prescription bottles, nothing. My mom had cancer 5 years ago, and our bathroom looked like a pharmacy. Maya's side of the medicine cabinet had like Advil and face wash. The weirdest part was when she started talking about this trip to Bali. She kept saying stuff like, when I beat this, I'm gonna live my life, and showing me pictures of resorts. She mentioned the GoFundMe money a few times, saying maybe she'd use some of it for healing somewhere tropical. By then, the fundraiser had hit almost $12,000. $12,000. That's more than I make in 3 months. Emma was getting suspicious too. She kept asking why Maya never seemed to have doctor appointments or why she was always able to eat spicy food when chemo supposedly made her throw up everything. One night, Emma was using our shared laptop to print something for work. Maya had left a Google Doc open called How to Keep My Lie Straight. I'm not even kidding. That was the actual title. Emma called me over and we just stared at the screen. It was like a whole manual. Lists of cancer symptoms she needed to remember to fake. Excuses for why she couldn't show us medical paperwork. Notes about how to cry on command by thinking about her dog that died. There was even a section about which family members were most likely to send money. I felt sick. Like actually nauseous reading this stuff. All those people at the fundraiser dinner Maya's mom organized. All the prayer chains. People sharing their own cancer stories with her, thinking they were helping someone who understood. I called my aunt immediately. Maya's mom answered crying because she thought something happened to Maya. When I told her what we found, she went completely quiet. Then she started crying harder. We decided to confront Maya together. My aunt came over the next morning and we sat Maya down in the living room. I showed her the laptop screen. She tried to deny it at first, saying Emma must have typed it or something. But when my aunt started asking specific questions about doctors and treatments, Maya just broke down. She admitted everything. Said she was drowning in credit card debt from when she lost her job. Had maxed out 3 cards trying to keep up with rent at her old place. She said she was going to pay everyone back once she got on her feet. Like that made it okay. My aunt was devastated. She had shared the GoFundMe with her entire friends, her coworkers, her book club, all these people who trusted her to know her own daughter's situation. I told Maya she had until that evening to pack up and get out. I wasn't going to call the cops, but I couldn't look at her anymore.